What's up, everybody? You are now listening to From the East Side with Love. As always, it's your boy Kosher. And today we got NBA news, some NFL news, some fighting news. Let's just get all into it, all sports. So, if you guys heard, Thunder making moves again, but not bad moves, good moves. They signed Chet to like a 250 mil rookie contract deal. Then now they also got you got J Dub and you got Chet all wrapped up in big 200. I think between all three of their players, it's like $800 million. It's like crazy amount of money. But that's how you build a franchise, a nucleus with young talent. Sky's the limit for those guys, right? Sky's the limit. My graphic is a little bit cut off, but right there we go. So basically, Summer of SGA MVP award, league scoring title, an NBA championship, Finals MVP, a 285 million supermax extension, first signature shoe release, and now he will also grace the cover of 2K26, along with Carmelo Anthony and Angel Reese. How you guys feel about that? It's literally the summer of SGA. Everything is going for him. Plus, um, Easter egg fun fact: Drake also has him tatted on him now. Where what used to be LeBron's tattoo is an SGA tattoo. Take of it as you will. Just giving y'all some more thoughts. Um, Draymond had a lot to say about a week or half ago about the NBA free agency and the CBA. This is a really good read if you guys have a chance. Um, how quickly the NBA free agency kind of came and went. Um, he's talking about how there used to be like way more anticipation back in the day, as opposed to now because of the new CBA and the second apron. It's a really good read if you guys have a chance to read this. Um, he feels like he should have been the president or he should have been in a place of power to help. To not have had this put upon the players, but it is what it is. Um, yeah, so I hope he does a podcast on this to hear the technical. Basically, talk about how the players don't know the business. They know basketball, but they don't understand the business of basketball, which I think is a dope thing to talk about. LeBron might talk about the X's and O's. You have players that talk about maybe some of the drama that happens in the NBA, but the business, to hear the business, if Draymond uses his platform to talk about that, that would be educating and dope as well. So we also have the Emirates NBA Cup that the draw, the listings happened earlier this week. As you can see, group draw results: West A, we got Timberwolves, the Thunder, the Suns, the Kings, and the Jazz. And West B, the Mavericks, the Clippers, the Lakers, the Grizzlies, the Pelicans. And West C, the Nuggets, the Warriors, the Rockets, the Trailblazers, and the Spurs. And East A, the Hawks, the Cavs, the Pacers, the Raptors, and the Wizards. East B, the Celtics, the Nets, the Pistons, the Magic, and the Sixers. And East C, the Hornets, the Bulls, the Heat, the Bucks, and the Knicks. All 30 teams are included. The tournament's tips on October 31st, so right after the start of the NBA season. And also, this is the cup. This is the tournament that ends in Vegas, and it's supposed to be randomized, but Dallas and the Lakers, nah, can't help but to think of drama. Summer League is going on right now. Cooper Flag versus Bronny happened on Thursday night. That was an exciting game. The Mavs got the best of the Lakers. Um, but yeah, that's going on in Vegas right now. So if you're in Vegas, have fun. I brought this up, this Madden switching to NFL. So it's been revealed that Saquon Barkley is on the cover of the new Madden. As you can see, he's doing his infamous, famous hurdle. And the last time, it's been over 20 years as you read the caption. Um, do you guys feel like there's a Madden curse? Do you think Saquon will be okay? And if you were an athlete or at least a football player, and Madden were to come up to you, would you take the offer of being the Madden cover, be on the Madden cover? I bring this up because of SGA. There is no 2K curse that we're aware of, but the two cover athletes of the two biggest sports franchises besides FC, which is football, out there. So that man Shakur had some controversy earlier, third round, but pretty much packs up William Zepeda. Fight, shut him down. 24-0, still undefeated. Holds a 135-pound belt, WC title belt. Who do you want to see him go against next? Switching it up from football. That was a quick transition, but it was what it was. Can't say about the headliner Berlanga. He got destroyed against Hamza Shiraz. That, yeah, basically fourth round, got knocked out twice, got knocked down twice, and then the fifth round it was just over in the fifth. He got knocked down again or almost knocked down, and the ref was like, yeah, no mas, no mas. I do want to bring up, let's see if I can find this. Norman Jr. versus Haney. I want y'all to see this too. This was kind of crazy. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, this was good. So the Katie Taylor versus Serrano, Katie Taylor won. All women's card on Netflix. Boxing card. Katie won all three fights. That's just what it is. Let's see if I can find this. Norman Jr. bodyguard. Oh, yeah, this right here. I want to this right here. Video. Let's see if I can find it. This was crazy. Oh, here it is. You don't want to do that. That was Devin Haney's bodyguard. Ripped a hole through that through Brian Norman's. That's wild, man. You gotta see the hands, bro. You gotta, like, that is. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Next week, Manny Pacquiao is fighting. Um, this is wild. I don't even remember the last time Manny Pacquiao fighting it. Nearly 4 years. Um, not as bad of a gap in time, but Manny Pacquiao is old, man. Going for the WBC World Welterweight title. Pacquiao versus Barraros, and that's in Vegas next week. So if you're in Vegas for Summer League, go ahead and check out at the MGM Arena. Um, yeah, that's just wild, dude. WBC welterweight. Let's see what that weight class is. Uh, WBC welterweight 147. Yeah, that's just wild. Um, this to me, I have to. I'm a shark. Ricky Hatton's coming back to fight this guy, Isaiah Alada. I hope I pronounce his name. December 2nd, 2025 in Dubai. This guy, 13 years. The money must be good at boxing, man. Haddam will be 47. Alda will be 46. I don't know what we're doing anymore, man. The floodgates have opened. Are you excited to see this fight? Would you want to watch this fight? Um, that's I don't know, man. I don't know. That's terrible. Um, I just had to show you this picture. This picture crazy to me, dog. It's crazy to see that picture. See Ricky Hatton. I want to show y'all one more thing that I while this is going down. I talk about this sometimes, but let me bring it back up. Looks like Seth Rollins messed up his knee. As you can see right there, he was supposed to win tonight, and looks like something happened. We don't know what the extent of his injuries are, but LA Knight ended up getting the pin fall. You know, I'm a and they say it's real. So yeah, I mean, yikes, 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 yikes. Um, yeah, I just kind of wanted to bring out, just give y'all a quick update. Um, it's interesting because there's been more rumors about with the LeBron situation on the Lakers. I'm gonna go back to some NBA news before we shut down. Looks like LeBron wasn't notified about the selling of the Lakers, which I think is huge. As big as LeBron is, pause as far as who he is to the NBA and just as a player and a business person. I think he is owed that respect, but it's also just a changing on the guard. They said they notified Luke, or word is that they notified Luca. So, I mean, that's kind of that's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. Um, I don't know how LeBron should feel. I've heard that it's not all rosy and peachy with LeBron and the Lakers right now. Obviously, they signed DeAndre Ayton, re-signed Hayes for their centers right now. I still think they need another center. Um, they still need another 3 and D. Uh, the roster is not better than at least 4 to 5 teams on the West. So I don't know what LeBron's thinking right now. Rich Paul did say about 4 to 5 teams did reach out to him for any trade, for a possible trade. Look, I don't think anything. I don't put it. I don't put anything past anybody at this point. Um, the word is out the Lakers are trying to move on after this year. Regardless if Ron has another year or two left in him or what, it seems like the Lakers are finally going to put this LeBron chapter behind them, as they should. But damn, it's been too long. I think the Lakers should have been done with him this year, and just press the reset button. But I also think it's a gamble because we don't know what LeBron's going to do next year. I don't know what the Lakers are going to do next year. But you have Luka who can win now. Obviously, LeBron could win now too. But if you're trying to reset the roster, excuse me, for 2026, 2027, which is supposedly what they're saying, well, what's the plan? Who's Luka gonna bring in, and how are you gonna do it? Um, so it's weird, you know. I think it's gonna be hard for the Lakers to win this year, and gonna be even harder until they figure out their identity around Luka. And I still would think they would take another 2 to 3 years to get prime, unless they get like a bona fide killer. Like, so not this year. So again, I think it's at least 2 years after Braun leaves, if not three, before the Lakers find their groove. But that's also just aging Luka. Now I'm not saying he'll still be on the early side of 30, aka on the later side of 20, in the 20s, but still time wasting, right? And I don't know if Luka is into that. Um, it's promising because of the new owner, but we got to have the players, and we got to be a destination that wants to come here. So it'll be interesting to see how Jeannie Buss, because she's still going to be governing the team for several years. Rob Pelinka is still the GM. Will Magic come back? I don't know. But I am not optimistic with the Lakers' chances of winning this year or next year unless they get a killer. And again, I still think even with that, they would still need at least 2 years for that killer and Luka to gel. And then you have the AR. You have Austin Reeves. What's he gonna do? You have the Rui Hachimura. You still got pieces that may not even come back. Hopefully they do, but who knows? So it's nothing is nothing is granted for the Lakers on this East or on this West, and losing LeBron with the way he's playing would be another detriment. But it's almost like addition by subtraction. If you get past him, now it's time to build for the future, but you don't want to be too late, and you don't want to keep postponing it. So it's kind of like we got to find a sweet spot. You know what I'm saying? We gotta figure it out. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. Check me out on the socials. Everybody, let me know what y'all think. And then, yeah, I got some more podcasts that I'm about to drop. So just stay with me. Um, FIFA Club World Cup. Real Madrid lost. That was an unfortunate L. Um, yeah, we'll figure out whatever other sports things that come up and that we have some interest in, and we'll bring it up to y'all. All right, everybody, stay blessed, stay positive. We out. Peace.